Oh, it's advisory on my YouTube and my Twitch, so you straight.
Well,
Put that advisory up for the
it's a
boys.
definite advisory. It's like, all right, what I'm about to get into is
I'm
some
gonna take
real
Travis Hennessy for this. This
heavy
one, me
comic
son.
book shit. So if I say something and you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google that shit afterwards.
I'm
You
gonna
know.
stop and ask questions.
All right.
You gonna stop and ask questions. Let me take a
That's
shot. We ready.
yeah. All right. So this is my theory on what's gonna happen in the new Avengers game next year.
Okay. Are you
Right?
talking about for the one for the new gen systems and everything, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Hmm.
PS, first
the
from Square
Marvel's
Enix.
Avengers.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna start off with this. I seen like an extended clip of the trailer
Uh huh.
where Bruce Banner and Tony Stark they was talking, and they mentioned the
Hmm.
word Terrigen.
I
Now,
seen that.
if you don't
Yeah.
know what Terrigen is associated with the Inhumans.
Hmm.
Inhumans, that's how they get their power through Terrigen mists. So I feel like whatever group attacked them and whatever that core was made out of on that helicarrier probably sets off Terrigen mists. So they probably trying to traffic Inhumans, use their powers and shit. And there was like a big ass boss they was fighting in the trailer. I bet he's an Inhuman. So moving on from that, but basically, here's how they can tie in the X-Men to this. There was a story in like 2016 or 2017 called X-Men versus Inhumans. So the Terrigen Mist, they create more Inhumans, but it's deadly to mutants. So it was killing mutants. So the Inhumans, the X-Men, they fought for a little bit.
They end up
All the heavy
losing.
hitters was
Yeah.
nah. What
Yeah,
happened was, regular comic book fashion, they came to a solution. They made it so that the Terrigen Mist didn't really, like, I guess you could say, kill off the X-Men or kill off mutants, and they came to an agreement. But
hmm.
now all the Inhumans are dead in the comics anyway. So that's how they can do it. That's how they can implement the X-Men into this game, so we can start getting used to seeing the X-Men alongside the Avengers.
Makes a lot of sense.
That makes it,
You
that
see what I'm
makes
saying?
that makes sense, especially how the world looked afterwards and everything.
Yeah,
It makes a ton of sense, especially when they said they was already adding more and more people anyway
Hmm.
to
yeah,
that game.
yeah. Because I mean, if you think about it,
That
this is
makes
what
a
they could do.
lot of sense.
They could have like a portion where maybe not you play as X-Men, but you do missions with the X-Men because they
Yeah.
probably,
Alongside,
they could be
yeah,
they could be monitoring these Terrigen bombs, these Terrigen mists going on. Like, hey, this shit's killing our people.
Which would
We
make
gotta get on it.
which would make more sense for the single player game just to be single player, if you can just do that.
exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
They said it is
they had it.
single.
It was just mainly single player. So that kind of make a little bit more sense now if that was the
yeah, exactly.
situation.
Yeah,
And because of the bomb, like they probably gonna have like the same shit that happened in Civil War, but it's not gonna be like Civil War. They probably gonna have this Sokovia Accords, like basically where if you're like a superpowered person, then you gotta register with the government and shit like that,
Yeah.
and you gotta give up your identity. So I'm guessing, Iron Man renounced being Iron Man. He not Iron Man no more. Hulk, he's not Hulk no more. He hasn't probably hulked out in a while. Black Widow, she probably doing some Black Ops shit. Uh,
Like she was in the
Captain
movie.
America,
pretty
Captain
much
America's
everybody
alive.
being normal.
Yeah, and Thor, he probably off world. He probably on Asgard dealing with his
Yeah.
own shit. But I'm telling you, Captain America is alive. So he alive, and he's probably doing some shit behind everybody's back.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was thinking because Cap really don't go against the government at all. Only time he really went
Yeah,
against the government was for Bucky for real, and that's because he was trying to see what was wrong with him. But other than that, he agreed everything. Like it was kind of weird for him. But because
Yeah,
like
exactly.
in the comics, well, in Avengers, they try to make it seem like he actually like will go against like you know what I'm saying, like the United States and everything and rebel. It was kind of
yeah,
it
yeah.
was the opposite. Tony do that stuff, but Cap would usually be in that situation where he wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like he'd be,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's that one.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that
So
that's what I didn't.
that makes sense.
That's what. Yeah, that's why. You already know, like you said before, that Marvel has to make the game appear to this type of culture because the comic book culture, they wouldn't get it. They'd get lost in the movie, and that openly ended up, them not having a lot of sales and everything. But
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
so it definitely makes sense. I like the theory, honestly.
Well, the theory ain't over.
I like
There's
it a
there's
lot.
one more. There's one more part to the theory.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm
ain't
glad of
explained
that.
yet. So, as y'all know, you know who Miss Marvel is, right? Kamala
Yeah,
Khan, not Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
She's an Inhuman.
yeah.
She probably got her powers from the terrorism miss, and I'm
Mm.
willing to bet you might play with her for a few missions, and she's like investigating one of these trafficking camps or whatever, and either she gets caught or something happens, and then that's when Cap comes back. Cap probably saves her. She freaks out a little bit because it's Captain America. Of course, she's gonna freak out, and she's like, "Oh, we should probably get the Avengers back together. We can stop this shit." And then Cap, he
With
probably
the
not really
Avengers.
with that because yeah, he probably not really with that because of what happened. Because he probably ain't told nobody that he didn't really die, that he's still alive, and niggas would be mad about that shit. So
Sneaky
Kamala Khan, I think she's gonna be in the game. She's gonna have her powers. She's gonna be Miss Marvel basically. But yeah, that's pretty much how I think the game is gonna play out. I hope it play out like that. At least.
I wouldn't mind if it had a little bit of that story because if it's gonna play out like that,
that
then
would interest me.
that's something I'm like, okay,
That brought me
I
into
don't,
it because
I
I
don't,
already knew
I
players.
don't mind the single player. Then after that, I want to play the game. Like I want to play
Yeah,
the game right away. So like, yeah, that definitely interests me a little bit more than what it has right now, because we already talked about how we're not interested in the company that's making it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Offer it and everything.
Yeah, I'm not
Cause
playing
like,
that
Then a
game
single
enough.
player. Like
yeah,
who wants to play an
Single
Avenger
player with
game?
select online missions.
Yeah, like
Mm.
who want to play a single player? Who want to play a Marvel Avengers game with by themselves? Like it don't
yeah,
make any
exactly,
sense.
exactly. Like, and if they don't include the Inhumans in some type of way, bro, like that's a failure to me. Because how you got the word, you using the word Terrigen in your trailer, and that's related to Inhumans, even though Inhumans aren't as popular as like X-Men or Avengers, but that's still something that's related to them, bro.
It will
Like
make a
you
lot
can't,
better
I'll be
storyline.
honest. If they don't use it, that means don't get the game at all. So that
yeah, and
means they're doing
like
anything they
Oh
want
yeah,
to
because
do.
I'm not, I might not buy the game right when it come out. It depends. I probably will. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I,
It depends.
I'm gonna
It
buy the game.
depends.
I'm probably gonna buy the game if they get me in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy it right when it come out. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, it's gonna be a lot more leaks. That's why I'm waiting for a lot of games with a lot more
It'll
leaks
be
to
a
come out
while.
and everything. It's a lot of controversy. I was talking to Cliff. I ain't bringing it up to you, Marcus, too, in the chat. But I was talking to Cliff how they was gonna how Game Freak said they're not really Pokemon is not their main focus. And it's weird to me they gonna say that because that's their most successful game.
Yeah, I
Other
don't
than
know how
that,
they could possibly fathomably say that.
other than that, what Game Freak game that's like really good? What is good as Pokemon?
maybe Mario,
That's
if
it.
that.
And they
That's probably it.
and they make the
I feel
same
like they
Mario
flat
games.
Mario dry.
And they make
Yeah,
They
I
them.
mean,
flat Mario
They
dry.
make the
if
same
anything,
Mario games.
if anything, that's like second to Pokemon. Like when you think of Nintendo.
Yeah.
So
Like it's crazy,
that's
bro.
weird though. That they said that's not their main focus. I mean, I
Bro,
kind of understand that because
they
it's
said
like,
that in the newsletter, bro. What's your main focus though?
They try to say they're gonna come out with new shit,
Like for real
maybe,
though,
but
this is the only reason y'all this is the only reason y'all been relevant for the last 30 years. Like
It kept you relevant for a long time.
I mean, if you think about it, it
that's
makes a
funny.
little bit of sense. I'm not saying a lot of sense. It makes a little bit you know, because of that reason right there. Like, they don't really need to focus on it. They already got their buzz. They got their shit. They got Pokemon games coming out,
No,
so
but I'm not
they
saying
really
like
don't need to
I know
focus on it. But at the same
I know what
time,
you're saying, but it's like you still need to improve the game, like gameplay.
like at the
That's the
same time, they
I know
still
what you
gotta make
saying.
that shit
Like
good. They
yeah, I
can't
know
just
yeah
release
Yeah, it
a
still has
bunch of
to
yeah.
improve.
Pokemon games that are trash.
And
They
that's what
can't do
people
that.
got problems with because they feel like, especially this one not having a national Pokédex and not having all the Pokemon in it. Versus, I don't care it don't have all the Pokemon in it because one is giving it's giving a chance to all the other new Pokemon to get a chance and everything. Cause nobody want to see no damn Steelix. Steelix been out for like 10 years. You
Bro,
know what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
ain't trying to see
Yeah,
Steelix. I
and
ain't trying to see Geodude
Pikachu,
or
no
Zubat.
Terrius, none of them
Right.
Pokemon. You know what I'm
None of
I
them.
saying?
don't want to see no. I don't want to see no fucking Geodude,
Yeah,
nigga.
like you know what I'm saying? Like even though that's not a comp Pokemon, I'm just saying in general, like those Pokemon in general, like I
There's
understand them
so
getting
many
rid of
generations
yeah.
now they can put in.
Yeah, I'm understand them getting rid of Z crystals, the Z moves. If y'all was familiar with Ultra Moon and everything, it was just like a special move, an element. Like you can use lightning, dark, didn't matter depending on what Z
Oh
crystal.
yeah, that's
Some
good. They took that shit
some
out.
Pokemon had
But
their own Z crystals and everything. So like you would be actually happy like some of those stuff is gone because like that was the deciding game in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like in some leagues it's going right now, that's the deciding win, and they took off mega evolutions. Only thing I didn't like about mega evolutions, you only can use it one per Pokemon. Don't get me wrong, it'd be cheesy as hell if you had a whole bunch of mega evolutions for Pokemon, but still like it should be a time frame. I don't think you should be able to
Shit,
use
I
it one
didn't
per
like that.
Pokemon.
I didn't like that it was only on certain Pokemon. If I
Yeah,
can, if
and
I
that's
can, mega my fucking Swampert, why can't I do it to everybody? You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
like I think
And I
all of them should
understand.
have. And like they only did it with the most popular ones, like Typhlosion, Meganium, Feraligatr, Gen 2 Pokemon. Some of the Gen 2 Pokemon don't have any Mega Evolutions. So it's like they take like I understand the reason they taking away some of the stuff and everything, but their excuses was like it's just too many Pokemon, like to do all the stuff, which is
Like,
like
by now they should be able to
y'all the
incorporate
ones
all
that
them
created them
videos.
shits. What you
yeah,
mean it's too
like
Yeah.
many?
Like you can't use that as an excuse. Using
Oh
an
no,
excuse
yeah.
like saying like, okay, I want some of these other Pokemon to have a chance. You know what I'm saying? That's a
Ooh.
way better excuse than I'm just gonna. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too many to make right now. I'm like, bro, y'all been making these Pokemon over for years, and what's the point of having a Pokebank and all this other stuff if we can't crossplay?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't I bring my Blaziken over? And like, eventually, and I believe
Wasting
eventually,
people's time.
yeah, like with money too. I believe they eventually go do it, but it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't
This
know,
is low key
man.
the perfect time to do some shit like that because people been wanting they've been wanting a like console type version of a Pokemon game like that
Bro. But I think
for years.
this year they were supposed to release a Pokemon game. Like, y'all ever played the Pokemon games on GameCube called Coliseum and
Yeah, I play Pokemon
yeah,
Yeah,
Coliseum.
play
I
like
play Coliseum too.
yeah, like y'all yeah. So y'all know what I'm talking about. They were supposed to release a game like that this year, and I guess they holding off till next year. Get Sword. This gen they had to release this one because Let's Go Pikachu. I'm gonna be honest, was kind of ass.
It
It was,
was ass. Ain't no kinda.
it was, it was ass. Like it was the same game they made 4 times in a row and everything. So I'm just like I
Literally a
said,
remake of fucking
yeah,
Yellow.
yeah. Like I said, Marcus, I
So
understand what you
money.
saying. Like they don't need to focus on it financially, but like you said, they don't need to make the game shitty. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because if you do that, then you start to lose fans, and then you have a Gundam situation almost. You know.
Man, I'm so disappointed. I don't even want to talk about Gundams, bro. I ran it
Yeah,
out
let's
Gundams
not
so
even
much.
talk about that.
That's
Yeah.
man. That's
So
so
you want to go
y'all.
on to Ultimate Alliance? points now.
Yeah, I'm excited
Y'all
for it.
talk about that.
I'm excited for it.
I know y'all niggas.
I'm excited for it. We got in the little we got in the little Facebook chat and everything. So we gonna be looking for a lot of people to run with us because that's when I'm really go. That's when I'm gonna
You gotta
start.
switch around with us.
Yeah, that's when I'm really gonna start that Friday. Start my streaming and everything. Get it all situated. Have my desktop and then my microphone and all that type of stuff going. I'm gonna have Cliff on there too, but that's what we really looking forward to, start up and everything and get going on a personal end. But
I
I,
feel it.
I'm a yeah, man, like we really excited for it, man. It's just a new game for the Switch. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's
like,
really what it is. A new game for the Switch is kind of overdue. Switch
yeah,
been due for a new big game. That's not Mario.
not Mario, not Crash Bandicoot.
None of their usual. Yeah.
I'm
That's really all
happy.
they got.
I'm happy because
That's
the
kind of
catalog for this year is coming out. I'm gonna put it on a different stream, but I can't wait for Digimon Survive. Like I said, before y'all go, I told y'all should have got that Digimon game when it was $20. That's probably the best. That game has been better than Pokemon. The last 2 years. It was better than Moon, and it was better than Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun, and it was better than Let's Go Pikachu for sure. It was just a lot. It was a lot more content put into it and everything. It was English dub, but it was still good. So it was pretty good. But how you feel about it, Marcus? Because you already know what character I'm
mines.
playing with.
I mean, this is how I feel about it. The first ones, like on the PS2 and then the PS3 and shit, I really wasn't a fan of them at first. Still not really a fan of them. But
Yeah.
I mean, hey, bro, I'm just keeping it real, bro. I do kind of like what they doing, and this is kind of like the perfect time to do it because like Marvel, I'd say Marvel is more popular than Star Wars right now. And
Yeah.
Star Wars was like the most popular, like pop culture thing, in the
Yeah,
United
it
States for
definitely is
like
impactful right now.
a good 20 years, bro. So
Longer than
this
that,
is yeah, way longer than that.
maybe.
But this is the perfect time because uh, it's popular right now, and some of the characters, like a lot of the characters that weren't like mainstream or mainstream, like Iron Man, up until Iron Man came out in 2008. Niggas ain't know who Iron Man was.
Nah, he wasn't as
Unless,
mainstream as he was, and
He
this
yeah,
is
wasn't as
facts.
popular as he was.
This is
unless you
facts.
picked up a comic book. But I
Like
mean, yeah,
people don't know those them Iron Man versus that Wolverine versus Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Those type of movies and
yeah,
everything. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like so, like I agree with you. It is definitely like this is the perfect time because Marvel is at its all time high and everything.
Mhm.
I definitely want to talk about when we all get the chance to go see it. It's the new Spider-Man movie and everything, and our takes on that. I'll probably go see it. Probably go try to see it next week or probably this weekend coming up.
Probably gonna go see it Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Probably, yeah. I
So
was
But
saying I wasn't gonna see it Tuesday, but probably gonna see it Tuesday.
yeah, but with that being said, about like it being popular and shit, they they can't mess up, bro. Like if it's just a copy and paste
Of the
from
old
like the
ones, I
last,
will
from
be
like the old ones,
disappointed.
bro, I think it'll fail because like, you got to implement some new shit in there. Whether it's new gameplay or new. I don't know how. Like
I
you got to
think
put something
I
new in it.
think I think I think for the most part of the game it's gonna be the same. Like I think they're gonna put some, you know what I'm saying? Like of course it's gonna be the same mechanic. It's gonna be a little different mechanics because it's an up to date system and everything, so it's gonna be newer. But I think for the most part, like it
Yeah, like
already,
don't change the
yeah,
dynamic of it. Just
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
update it, make it a little more, I guess, modern. I don't really know what you would do, but
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
they
modern's a
can't
good
they
way.
can't mess that up though. They got to do something new.
It
That's
gotta be similar to the old one, but it can't be exactly like it.
Yeah, because I mean, at that point, you might as well just get some new. You might as well just get the shit that came out back then, for
mm-hmm.
real.
Yeah,
Like just buy a
Or
PlayStation.
remastered or something. Yeah,
because all they would have did is just gave you a new storyline that you
yeah.
haven't played.
That's all they really did, and they just like you said, Marcus, like a while ago, before we actually put our what that was our first podcast. Rest in peace. But uh, how how they just basically going off the Infinity Stones, and there's so much more to Marvel than the Infinity Stones, but they just riding
Oh
that
yeah,
wave
it's
until
like
Yeah,
they could do
they know
a
what
lot.
attracts people right now.
Yeah, like, and that's like I said, that's understandable too because it's popular, so why not capitalize off of that popularity? But there's so much more, bro. Like niggas do not know.
mm-hmm.
Like they
Yeah,
think Thanos is it, the Black Order is it. Like don't get me wrong, they powerful, but I could name
so
5
many
people
more people.
that would take
Name
Thanos on.
name
No,
name 5 people
Give
right
them
now.
five.
Give me 5 right now.
fine right now. Okay, you got Annihilus, you got
Mm.
Galactus, you
Galactus
got
was crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
Adam
niggas
Warlock.
ain't ready for Galactus at all.
Yeah,
He
so
was in
what?
the
That's
Marvel
3
Ultimate
right there,
Alliance
right?
though.
He was.
He was
Yeah,
in the
he
Marvel.
was.
He was in the Marvel Ultimate Alliance though. He was.
And
He was.
yeah,
He was
he's
OP.
a yeah, but the reason
Oh,
I
it's
mean the
trash.
reason why people forget about him is because that shitty ass Silver Fantastic Four movie.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, they made him a cloud, but that's 3, right?
Yeah, that's three.
What was that 2? All right, Adam Warlock have his alternate personality, the Magus. So they're pretty much 2 in the same. And the 4th one is Kane the Conqueror.
Mm. I
Right
only
there.
I only remember seeing that boy in the comics for real. For real. I ain't even seen him in the old cartoon.
Well,
Yeah.
he's a very complicated character to do.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how they would do it. And I'll throw in another one in there just for kicks. Sentry, the Sentry.
Hmm.
If
Okay.
you want to talk, if you want to talk about like a copy and paste Superman right there, that is that nigga right there. Like they literally said
Yeah.
he's as powerful as 1,000 exploding suns. Like it's crazy, but I mean people don't know, bro. They don't know, and that's just a few people. I mean, I'm not even talking about like reality warpers, like Molecule Man.
I was about to say.
You know,
Mhm.
They could have put my doc in there for real.
Moda,
Yeah.
yeah, for real.
For real,
Shit,
for real.
what's his name? Damn, I can't think of it, bro. I just had it.
Mosquito.
Fuck. Oh yeah, Doctor Doom. But they got to do Secret Wars Doctor Doom because that nigga had the power of the Beyonder. He literally pulled that nigga fatality Thanos, bro. He pulled his spine out from his chest.
I remember they had that Doctor Doom and they had that Doctor Doom and whatchamacall, what was his name? They had him in one of the Ultimate Alliance, bro. That nigga was
It was one of the older ones.
yeah, I think it was on 2. I think it was on
Yeah, I was
2.
just about to say too.
I think it was on 2. He was OP. Like he was literally he he was OP for real, but yeah, I just wish they can see like the bigger role and everything, bigger role and everything into it and everything because it's more than just the Affinity songs. Then honestly, I feel like they downplay Ultron because Ultron really OP in my
Yeah,
opinion.
he is. Yeah, he is. It's like that nigga, he took over a whole race and turned
Mhm.
them into his army.
I really think that man like on some trash.
I gotta say something about that. I wanted to say something about Ultron. Actually, now that you say something. So for the movies, if they was gonna introduce Ant-Man and Hank Pym, then why didn't they just like include him in there? Because it wasn't Tony Stark and Bruce Banner who made Ultron. It was
Yeah.
fucking Hank Pym, and
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yeah.
so I don't know why they released, Age of Ultron in 2015 and then did Ant-Man in 2015.
I
He was
love
nowhere
whatchamacallit,
near.
man. But he ain't as smart as Hank at all, bro. I love Tony, but he ain't nowhere near
Nah,
as
he's
smart as
not, bro.
Tony.
Oh
Like,
So
no.
Hank Pym,
Hell no.
that's what they
nah,
got.
he's
That's what they got the
not.
target audience thinking, though. Like, don't get me wrong. Everything Robbie Downey Jr. did in Iron Man was correct. How he act, what he did,
He helped
that
the character out
yeah.
for real.
Like he made him as realistic as the comic. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. He was smart. Don't get me wrong, he was a genius, but he wasn't as smart as
Yeah,
them.
he's at least top five
Yeah.
smartest of all time in Marvel. But Hank Pym is way smarter.
I would say out of him and Mr. Fantastic, it'd be I'd have to put Hank over him, to be honest with you. I thought
Yeah,
Hank was
for
that
sure.
smart for it
Yeah.
For sure.
on a personal thing. But yeah, man, I just ain't never understand why they had that. I understand, I see it either, but like you said, you just gotta go with it at that
Yeah, it's kind of like whatever.
point.
Yeah, when it comes to the movies, you just gotta go with it because they're gonna do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, I mean, and I appreciate that. They trying to put their own little spin on the story, but it's just like, why would you, why would you introduce Ultron and not include Hank Pym in his creation at all, but you're gonna release a movie with Hank Pym in it in the same year? That's all I'm saying. So
they 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 knew better, man. It was just like you said, it was the movies for. I never understand why they did all of that too. And if you go have, and, man, like why downplay Ultron too? Cause like
Right.
he really can't be erased for real. Like you seen how hard he is to kill. You know what I'm saying? He got backups after backups after backups and everything.
And they
he
kind
should
of
have had two
dispatched him
movies
kind
for
of
real.
easy on the low. He should have.
Yeah.
He should have had two movies.
If you want to be honest with me, that's probably one of my favorite. Like out of besides Tony dying and everything, I'm not gonna speak about my boy's death, but that's definitely about one of my
R.I.P. to
favorite
the
movies.
great man he was.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite movies because it was just I don't know, it was just good. Yeah, it was good all the way
Shit,
around for real.
It was. It had a lot of action. I loved it.
Hmm.
But action.
if anything, they should have brought back Ultron instead of the Red Skull.
Yeah, like I didn't understand why they brought the Red Skull back in the first place. Like,
Well, it's because he never really died in the first Captain America.
yeah, I know that, but
They still
still,
just transported him, there and shit.
he was the
You know,
keeper.
yeah. I mean, but if they gonna do that, they need to elaborate on that shit more.
They need to explain
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah, like I don't care if it's through a flashback. We need some type of explanation on that shit. Some type of explanation. Because that was kind of just out of nowhere. Like, that was legit, like, just something for the fans. Like, niggas be talking about, like, they don't do nothing for the fans because it's just a general audience, which,
No.
I mean, you gotta do anyway. But that was legit just something for the fans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and what I just kind of mad because I know Thanos was like invincible. They made him OP too. They made him
Yeah,
so
they
They
did.
did
OP.
overdo him.
You know,
They made him a little too
they made
nice.
him OP. Like I understand when he had two of the Infinity Stones, he was the strongest person in the universe. Cool, but this man ain't have a gauntlet on. It was still thrashing them, and he was strong in the
Yeah, like
Thor.
he was dogging boys that wasn't.
Don't get me wrong, like don't get me wrong, like he's strong. You know what I'm saying? Top five, if you want, it's an argument. Top five villain. If you want to be honest, like it can be an argument about that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't think he was that strong to be like dogging Thor, even fat Thor. Like
Yeah, like they forget he's a god, and that's what I don't like.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, bro. I do not like how they disrespect or like
They
it,
really treat him like he's
it's
not a god.
it's like it's like a I don't know a double-edged blade because like I kind of like I'll be honest with you. I like what they did with him as far as like his story, because you know the nigga went from pretty much like a brat, like you know like a frat boy type dude, to
Yeah, he
you
matured
know
up.
He
like
got
a
humbled.
torment. Like that nigga is tormented, bro. Like
He's
he
seen everybody
lost,
know God.
yeah,
Love.
everybody he loved died, bro. Like and even his home, that nigga lost
Destroyed, yeah.
everything, bro. And he blames himself for all of it, but you know they really nerfed his power.
A
And the
lot.
Hawk, I don't even want to talk about the Hawk. Bro. I'm not even finna say anything about the Hawk.
Nobody wants to talk about the Hulk because they really just neutered him.
Yeah.
He was smiling.
Smile and hand the tacos out.
Thumbs up, bro. Like, bro,
Like
man, let's just
that
skip
nigga went
that.
from he went from borderline world breaker Hawk to Professor Hawk, and you know like I ain't
They
gonna talk about
mellowed him out too quick.
it. Yeah.
I ain't gonna
It's
lie,
way too quick.
yeah,
It's low key disrespectful.
they had Hawk on
I ain't
trial.
even a Hawk fan. I don't like the dude, but I ain't appreciate what they did to him. That's
I ain't
just
never really too much cared for the Hawk for real, but I knew he was strong. Like he's definitely one of them OP characters, and you just
yeah. Like he has beat on some people in his time.
And that nigga punched reality one time.
Yeah,
You know how strong you gotta
like
be to punch reality, bro.
hmm.
Niggas just smacked down. I'm tired of reality. Let me slap you.
But I'm gonna give Hawk a breather, man, because I'm not gonna try him on Avengers, so that's all you know. That's
oh hell
probably all I
no.
said.
I ain't gonna
That's
lie, I don't ever play picky in any
I,
of that.
I don't really plan to play with Hawk, but you know that's I know you heard of the GTA 6 news, man. Well, hopefully,
The rumors.
you
We
know,
gonna call
hopefully,
them rumors.
That's
hopefully it's just
for
a
GTA
rumor, a big
6.
rumor.
I'm completely out of the
Yeah,
loop on that. So,
yeah.
so
So
what's the
from
rumors?
GTA 6, I'm gonna let Cliff say it because he
I'm gonna
really,
fill you in.
yeah, because he really know, like
Okay.
he got me hit to it.
So they talked about the time period. A lot of people have discussed the time period was supposed to be present day. From what the rumors are discussing, they're talking about going back in time again to the 70s and 80s, somewhat of a Narcos feel to the game. And they're talking about using two places, but the second place is just like similar to what they did in Grand Theft Auto 5 with that snow map, just an offline map that you're gonna probably do one, two, three missions on, be done. Boom. Other than that, it doesn't look like the game everyone thought it would be.
Uh, so they pretty much doing Vice
Completely
City.
opposite
Right,
everything people want.
a repeat of Vice City. You just said it.
It's a carbon copy of Vice City that kind of only the nostalgic people wanted. I really, like I said, and they said it's based in possibly Puerto Rico. I don't know why
But
do I want
see,
to be there.
exactly. Like that sound dumb to me, bro.
Because like you've limited the game so much when you go there now. So much the game has been limited.
Like I
Vice
understand,
City.
like because GTA 5 after all the warships and everything, it was very, very dry. Like because you can't afford the money, so I understand like their perspective. Like let's maybe go back for we won't have that stuff. But realistically, in the old Vice City, all you really needed some cheat codes, and you got the newest thing on the block for real,
That's
for
my.
real.
That's another thing. I don't think they're gonna go away from that. I think they're gonna bring that same stuff back when they announce the GTA Online. They'll probably bring them same dumb adversary modes that nobody asked for. They'll bring those in. Stupid stuff nobody asked for. They'll try to kind of fit it into the timeline, but it's gonna be some stupid shit, regardless. Rockstar just continues to do stupid things.
Yeah, I ain't feeling that because you know how I feel about in the past. I don't like none of that
I'm
shit
big
that
like that too.
They
I
they
don't
need to
want
leave it.
anything else.
Need to leave it.
yeah, like why do I want to play as a nigga from the 70s?
That I tell you one thing. That's one reason why I didn't have Vice City as one of my favorite Grand Theft Autos because why am I back here?
Grand Theft Auto
Yeah,
Like
like
all
4,
saying why?
Grand Theft Auto 3, San Andreas, the first one. I ain't really like Vice
Like the
City
game is
because you can
always
go in
better
there.
when it's modern.
Yeah.
should I rather them just expand on
You
on
can
San
just stand on
Andreas?
5 now.
But the thing is, though,
Yeah,
like GTA 5 for years, they just been giving us pieces of a game that they never finished. Like, if you want to be
Exactly.
honest, like they
yeah, that
they
makes sense.
they gave us pieces of a game they never finished. Like all these extra heists, these new heists and everything, these is already supposed to be installed in the game because the game came out. The game came out a while ago, but for when it came out for the new gen, they didn't have online running for almost a month. So
That
I'm
was
ex
longer than that.
yeah, probably 2 months,
It
wasn't
was
it?
like 3.
Three?
It
It
was
was
almost 3 months that GTA Online was not working.
Yeah,
And then when it finally was working, a dummy version of it. It
yeah.
was pretty basic.
It was hard to get into the same session, then it was hard to get money, then it wasn't anything to do but online races. So you mean to tell
Yeah.
me, you took 3 months to get a game to go working and everything, but it's nothing to do inside the
This
game.
this is another tidbit I found out. This GTA isn't even their main focus.
what's their main focus,
It's Red Dead Redemption 2.
And they
bruh?
and they
This
still
game has
haven't.
been GTA 6 was in production. They said for like 6 years, and then they had stopped. When you stop to focus on something else, this game is no longer your focus.
Mm-mm.
They're focused on Red Dead Redemption
It's
2.
gonna be trash.
Yeah, GTA
That's what it
6.
sounded like.
If they really go with if the rumors are true, it's gonna be one bad game. And then if they're gonna debut it on the next gen system, it's gonna be the worst Grand Theft Auto to hit a new system ever.
Shit.
Because literally everyone that's been on any system has pretty been a hit. This one doesn't sound like a hit.
They'll
I,
probably just do the same thing they did with 5.
it makes
Yeah,
you
they
not.
need
It makes you not want to get GTA early because it's just like I'm paying for a game that's not finished, and all they really working is on the story mode. But they got so long. Like honestly, I understand they wanted to focus on Red Dead, but they haven't dropped anything for Red Dead.
Yeah, they
Like,
nothing but
haven't.
the newest update, and
Y'all
it's
been
still like it's
like
too slow.
y'all really been waiting for like a year.
bro, I haven't. The reason I haven't got Red Dead is Cliff and Carl told me not to get it. Like they just told me to get it like 3 weeks ago, maybe
Yeah,
2 weeks
not too
ago.
long, but yeah,
Like
because that's when the new update kind of just came out. It came out like in the middle of June, for real. Other than that, the game has been pretty much the same. But the new update did help the game. Like I said, it's moving still too slow. Rockstar, y'all don't have other games.
I think they need to just like uh, maybe not that. I was gonna say maybe they should just focus on the online play because that seems like the only
They
reason
need that.
niggas
It is
play like Red Dead. That's the only reason niggas play
like
5
the
now. Red
online
Dead
for
is
both of
online,
them
bro. If they
keeps the
just
game alive.
that's the only thing
if
people is
they
coming in to play though for those type of games. Like they actually, Rockstar really act like they have a good story mode. They haven't had a
they
good
don't.
story mode for a while. Honestly, if you want to keep it real with me, their story mode ain't been good since San Andreas, and that's because everybody
I give them
related to it.
GTA 4 story mode was pretty
GTA
good.
4 was
It was
straight.
too quick.
It was
It
quick.
was too quick
That's the
because
only
you beat
problem
the
I
game at
had.
50%.
Yeah, that's the only thing I had a problem about because after you was done, you were done.
I give them 5 wasn't bad. It could have been better. That's my only. It could have been better.
I ain't really like the story mode of 5.
5
It
wasn't
just
good.
you didn't do enough. You didn't
Right.
do enough of the jewelry heists and things like they teased for months before the game came out.
They was teasing like, and like what really been killing me about GTA Online is the money. It is so hard to it's bro, having $1 million in GTA is like having 100 grand in real life.
Hmm.
No, actually having 10 grand in real life. My fault. That's how much they lowered it now. Because after you buy a car that's for $800,000, you got to get that car fixed. If you ain't at least got $500,000 into it, you got to go back and do the same stuff you did for that $1 million you worked for, unless you hacking the game. I'm not saying it
I don't
should be
like to hear
available for
lies about the
everybody.
price.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's supposed to be available for everybody, but I don't think I should play. I don't think I should play 14 heists the same. How long? That's too long for me, man.
Oh yeah, then the high speed, long as shit, hard as shit too.
Then
You
you only getting the
stupid.
maximum amount of money if you're doing it on hard.
They lied
Yeah,
about him. Like they never was what they said they was for real. You can't set them up how you want to. You can't do it. You gotta follow
yeah.
the game. Like they
Honestly,
lied about everything they was talking about in GTA for real.
low key, they should kind of do the same thing that Saints Row used to do. Like you take over a hood, and then you collect money from that hood every day.
That's what it should be. That should have been
Like,
incorporated in GTA
like
long ago.
like say like you do a heist like somewhere in a neighborhood or some shit, and then when you get like, if it's a gang shit anyway, you know, then you have your people there in that area, and they collect money for you every day, even if it's only like 5,000 a day. Because once you start taking over more neighborhoods and shit, that shit adds up, and you could be making like 200,000 a day by the time you beat the
Yeah,
game, and then they need to
that's
find
a
a way
way to
to
make
like
more money. Yeah.
yeah,
hmm
they need to find a way to implement that into online play too. Maybe not everything, but because you got a nigga who beat the game online and then you just started out, so of course he gonna have more money than you.
I
But
just
Well,
think, I
they
just
should do
think,
something like that,
yeah,
similar to that.
I just think they should have it a little bit more
need alternate ways to
like
make money.
real life. Like
It's the streets.
Saints Row was really real life until they messed it up with the aliens. Even though you disagree on that one, but I'm just
Alien
saying.
superpowers
But
I mean,
became the
I don't
president.
disagree. I just think it was fun. That's all.
okay, so it was just, it's just morely like it's just more of like if he
Gang shit.
if this dude's selling crack, I should be able to go rob his crack house. Just like he should be able to rob mine if I'm lacking. Vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
This
Like,
also the problem with GTA. It don't got a storyline for its online.
mm-mm.
So you don't know what you're doing. It's all over the place.
You just on there doing whatever the fuck you want.
Bro, I'm a crack dealer.
Exactly.
I punch old ladies and stab them in the middle of the street. I have sex with prostitutes in the car. Why the fuck am I
And then
saving the world?
you rob her.
Exactly. They should have had it like a loyalty meter on their game.
I
Some like that could have differentiated what type of shit you was actually doing in the game. Everybody was doing the same shit.
Yeah. Some niggas is just robbing niggas, killing them, doing whatever.
It's
before
the
I
same thing.
before I got some money on there, I was at every convenience store with 9 bullets, telling him to
That was the
drop it.
only other way to make money too, other than playing stupid ass team death matches. Like nobody
hmm
wanted to play those.
Drop the bag, drop it, robbing people. I was killing
And then you was
strippers,
barely wasn't even making enough money for that shit. That
killing
would hurt
prostitutes.
for real.
All right,
$2,000 a robbery.
killing
That's
killing prostitutes, bro.
yeah.
Sad.
They. I
I don't
just
know how we
think
still not doing home invasions yet in GTA.
I don't know how we really don't have mansions.
Mansions. Yeah, there's no way possible we don't have mansions in GTA.
You mean
there's
to
the
tell
No
me
market.
way.
you mean to tell me a custom apartment is really $2 million?
You
And I
telling me I'm a small time dealer still this whole time? You got $300 million in the game. That really don't mean nothing because you got the same shit everybody else got. Just more
hmm
of it.
I'm just, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm kind of with what Valente was saying. Like, if that game ain't good, I don't think I'll be purchasing it. I'm gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm probably am gonna purchase it for the culture, but right now it's
I'm
just
not gonna
because,
rush out to get it.
yeah,
I'm gonna
you
keep
know
it
what I'm
real.
saying.
I keep playing fucking GTA 5.
Yeah, for real,
I'm
for real.
not.
I
I'm
ain't
not
gonna,
getting it.
I ain't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't getting that game until I'm able to transfer over 40 million. No, nothing less. Because I
Like they
know,
gotta come with a lot of stuff, a lot for six, bro.
cause I ain't
And
going over
they
there
could
broke again.
off top, bro. The 70s, 80s already gonna let you know you can't even transfer shit from five over. So that's
Alright.
gonna kill the game,
Ain't gonna be no phones.
bro. How you gonna? Bro, we've been playing with phones on GTA for about last 10 years. So if they take it off now, just imagine
Who
Bro,
the
how
fuck?
garbage it's gonna be.
it's literally
How the fuck
you
I'm gonna trap with a
backtracking,
pager?
bro.
This 2020.
Like
It's gonna
that
be
shit dumb.
2020.
There ain't need no pages. We gonna be on fucking payphones.
They really taking that shit like back, and it ain't gonna do nothing but hurt them.
Nothing but it. The
Cause I'll
little
tell you
people,
right
the little
now,
casuals is gonna like the game.
I'm
So,
not
oh, this
getting
is just
it.
like Vice City.
I'm not getting it until a few months after they do the online shit.
I'm
So
telling you, I'm not gonna
it
get it
took
until I
how
know I
long
can
for
transfer my
GTA
bread over
5 to
there.
do the online? How long did it take them to do online play for GTA 5?
Cliff said it took
Took
about 3
2
months.
months, 2 3 months.
About 2 months.
I
Not you gotta
believe it.
compare to Red Dead's time.
I
Now,
believe it because me and Valente stopped
it took
playing it.
Red Dead a month for they online to get working.
2
So
months.
they
But
if
even then,
this game don't
when they
get its
released
online
it, it
working
wasn't
in
even
two
good though,
weeks,
right?
yeah, it wasn't good. So you would have just been on running around killing people.
Yeah,
No real
it's
purpose.
just now starting to get stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm really like I'm not even. I'm gonna wait until after they fix it. I'm gonna wait till after they do everything, and more than likely it might be
It's
on
like
sale.
year three.
Not to mention, I think it's gonna take 2 months because it's gonna be a new generation. It's gonna be a whole new system out next year. So
I ain't giving no excuse for that shit, bro. PS5 too damn powerful. They can't fuck up and go 2 months. I'll talk. You gotta get a game away then.
Bro, bro,
2 months is killing the game.
bro, we thought the PlayStation was powerful. PlayStation 4, and they still ended up taking 2 to 3 months. They just beat the
I
game and
mean,
forgot about that shit existed.
yeah, but like I said, it's still 2 months for it. Like they talking about PS5 might be $800.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like if PS5 is $800, I'm not waiting 2 months for anything. No, they got me fucked up to wait 2 months
If
for
it's
something.
$800, they need to lower that cost to the fucking PlayStation Network.
Yeah, I'm not paying $60 for PlayStation Network at
Hell no,
$800.
bro.
Yeah, $800 system, bro. I can
But they
understand
need to,
5. You know what I'm
yeah, but
saying? I can.
Yeah,
800,
5 is a console, 8 is a computer.
Yeah, that's a gaming computer. Like that's
yeah.
gonna be stronger than a lot of people's computers.
Shit, that's cheaper. That's a cheap gaming computer at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you want a good one, you're gonna have to pay at least a stack.
A rack. Even don't buy the one at Walmart because they ass. I looked up the reviews.
Hell no.
Yeah,
But
you definitely gotta
You,
order
if
one
it's
and make one.
800,
you,
then they
yeah,
need
you better
to
off making
include
one.
a year's worth
Yeah,
of online play. Like, you know, buy
that
it.
better come with it.
Like, it better come with it, bro. Because I'm not about to pay $800
Eight
for
hundred
a
dollars.
system.
I'm getting 2 controllers. Better come with the game.
Yep.
It
I
better be
better come with
like
2 free
four
games.
games. Like if
It
it's eight
sound
hundred dollars, that means the games is gonna cost more.
shit.
Yeah.
Maybe the games may cost 70 this year, y'all. You know they went. You remember the
Shit, we
games used to be
looking
only
at
$40.
shit,
Now they
$70,
60.
I
$80.
remember they used to be 30.
Mm-hmm. That shit
So it
crazy,
looks
bro.
like GameFly looking like the option.
Oh man, I thought about getting back on GameFly. I ain't been on them in years, but thought about it.
But eight hundred
'Cause, I
dollars,
miss it.
man.
I
Shit, what
don't
is
believe
it look
Sony gonna
like?
do us like that.
How they going? How are they gonna? Like, what are they gonna design it like?
Nobody knows.
Shit's gonna be chunky or what?
It better not be. They've been slimming it up, and then they go big ass VCR like Xbox did. They gonna take a step back.
Watch, that shit gonna be like a fucking laptop.
It'll be long.
that shit gonna be a laptop, bro. It's gonna be the size of a laptop.
I can see it being
It's
that
gonna be
long
light
too.
too. It's gonna be light. It's gonna be real quiet, and it's gonna be like real slim. I can see it.
Yeah, it's just I'm just hoping it ain't GTA 6 GTA got some explaining to do if that's real rumors because they still is a fucking casino. But we gonna let that pass for right now. It's been a lot of
Right.
controversy over
Fourth of
it.
July didn't pass, and we still ain't got the casino.
Been a lot of controversy. So how y'all feel about the Disney characters? Honestly, like the new one. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They casting.
I don't mind them. It's just Disney. I know what y'all doing. Y'all ain't slick. Y'all playing the fans. Fans are stupid. They falling for it each time.
I really
Just gonna make the movie garbage. I say.
The Little Mermaid. Bruh, I mean, I can speak on this for a little bit after Cliff is done.
Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
Bruh, the fact that they made her black, bro. Already done seen two people like excited. They're like, oh, this is great, blah blah blah. You know, I'm like, that's cool. You know, they trying to, be diverse and shit. But this don't make no fucking sense.
Period.
You got
Fucking
a black,
period.
and this is the point they tried to make. Like, well, it's a mermaid. They're like, well, okay. That don't mean nothing.
This is my whole thing.
Like, bitch, it's a
Y'all
mermaid.
better not call her Ariel.
Bruh,
They calling the Ariel.
it don't make no fucking sense that they gonna make this bitch black. I'm telling you
But
right now.
calling her Ariel like that's what the fuck are y'all doing?
Because if they make her black, you know the dad gonna be black.
They gonna make him Caucasian or light skin. He gonna be yellow.
They gonna do some weird shit.
Bro, that shit don't make no sense at all. It don't make no sense at all, bro.
Just look at the history of their live action movies. They have been just doing dumb shit each time. I'm gonna give you right now. Lion King is the only one to save face because they knew they couldn't deviate from nothing from the original Lion King.
That's a fact.
They knew it. They can get away with some of these other movies, like Little Mermaid. If y'all some real fans, I'll be honest. Don't let them do that shit to that movie.
Nope.
Don't let them do it.
I'll be like,
I wouldn't let them do it to my favorite type movies neither, because there's no reason to do it.
I just don't see why they like this is. I just feel like they pushing it. They pushing the culture
Too
out.
hard.
They forcing it, bro.
Like, they don't have
You know,
to.
it's funny because that we saying this, that we don't want it to be diverse, but at the same time, it's like, well, if it don't make no fucking sense,
Leave shit alone. That don't.
Let it make sense.
Yeah. Like,
If it's gonna make sense, I'm for it. But if you're just pushing something that just don't make sense at all, and then you're gonna try to make us believe that it has something to do with the original thing, like, come on, no, that's not gonna work.
I mean, if they do that, then they're gonna be like, all right, well, we want Pocahontas to be white.
Exactly. They're gonna start doing stuff like that, and then
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna piss somebody off.
you're opening up a Pandora's box for no reason.
Yeah.
I agree solely. It should.
Cause like I said earlier, like that's literally like them making Batman black for no reason and calling him Bruce Wayne.
That's what me and Cliff was talking about. They need to call that nigga Todd Wayne.
Yeah, like you would have to change his name. There's no way possible you can make us believe that's Bruce Wayne. After all these years, we know who Bruce Wayne really is. We just know who he is. You can't make us believe somebody else.
You have to.
Y'all got away with it with Aquaman. I'm gonna be honest. They got away with it with Aquaman.
Yeah.
They lucky the movie was good.
because it kind of made sense a little bit. Samoan,
Exactly. Yeah.
he's Samoan, so of course he would be, you know, like an Islander type.
It
You know,
made sense for that
because
movie.
he is
That's
an
the key.
Islander. But
When it makes sense, people don't argue.
I ain't gonna lie.
shit, honestly,
Even Aquaman was a bad guy. He didn't look like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you
Yeah.
ever see the
if you want to be
flashpoint
real,
of
the nigga that played the nigga that played Ocean Master, he looked more like Aquaman than Jason Samoa.
yeah, he did
Yeah.
Like they should have switched roles. Like Jason Momoa
Aqualad.
should have been Ocean Master, and Patrick Wilson should have been Aquaman. But
Yeah, I agree with both of y'all because y'all saying like if I've been watching this movie for years and they changed it, like it ain't no way y'all can tell me a black dude Bruce Wayne at this point, unless Bruce Wayne took him in like he do everybody because he feel bad about their origin story and everything,
Exactly.
and mold
But his
him,
name won't be Bruce.
yeah, and mold him to the character he is right now. His name ain't gonna be
Then I'm
Bruce.
accepting that.
Yeah, I'm accepting that. Like I'm gonna be waiting for
Because it's
that.
still gonna fit in with original, like a Batman storyline. Because, like you said, that's stuff something Batman does prior. They can't do like what they doing here, dude. I advise people don't go see it.
Oh,
Don't
my girl,
entertain it.
oh, I gotta go see it. My girl wants to go see it. I mean, don't get me
to be
wrong.
honest,
I'm gonna be honest. Little Mermaid sucks anyway. But
honestly, I never liked that shit, bro. I
never like Little Mermaid is one of the most girliest movies out ever, and it wasn't good.
And it's funny you
Only
said
My
that
Boy
because
Flounder is called.
the
Period.
two people who was happy about that was some black girls.
Oh
Yes,
yes.
every black girl I know used to love Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah, for
My
sure.
cousin's middle name is Ariel. That's how much. And she loved Little Mermaid. So there you go. And I tell you right now, she would be probably like, nah, they can't do this.
It just don't make it. It just don't make no sense, man. Just leave it alone. Like it's just certain movies that just don't need, man.
And who asked for that shit anyway?
Like I
No,
under-
bro, no one has asked for any live action movie remake they have came out with.
Exactly.
Not
The
one.
only one that gets a pass is Lion King. Cause
Aladdin was
King.
ass. I heard it was ass.
Right. People say Aladdin was good. A lot of people just say they trying to tell me it's good off of sales. I'm like, sales mean nothing, bro. Especially in this day and age. Y'all just
That's just
overdo
popularity.
anything.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. It was like, I'm not gonna watch because I like the original Aladdin is that's what it is for me.
It
I
was
don't need to
okay.
see this.
Yeah,
no more.
it wasn't even that good. Like if y'all want to make a live action movie, make some Lilo and Stitch type stuff. Even though y'all probably mess it up.
Didn't they
Like-
try that? Didn't they try to try that and people shut that down because they made Lilo look like a demon?
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, they did.
It was weird. Like ain't the first time. Ain't the first time they messed.
If Disney gonna make live action movies, like
Make new ones.
they need yeah, make something new.
Make new characters like people have asked them to do. Make a new character. They got lazy and said, "No, y'all. We know our fans. Our fans are gonna buy anything old. We
Remastered.
gonna slap the old name on it, remaster it. Y'all gonna go see it.
Yeah, because everyone who saw like
They gonna come out with
all the
Beethoven,
movies that they
and
remaking
he's
when they
gonna be
was
a
kids,
Rottweiler.
they
Watch.
thinking like, oh,
He gonna be a Rottweiler.
Beethoven gonna be a Rottweiler, a pit, and then everybody gonna go see it."
101 pit bulls.
See, this is like imagine them doing that. It's just funny because I can see it.
Stop.
101 pits. Another black people in the movie theater. Dude.
This we can have your puppies on live looking crazy.
That would be so crazy. I can just see them doing that.
yeah.
They're gonna come out with Toy Story and just redo it completely. Robot Story.
They out of hand, bro. Disney out of hand.
Oh yeah. Now it's like a runaway machine. They got Marvel, so they think they can do whatever they want to do.
That's
Yeah.
the only thing they doing right It's Marvel. Star
Exactly.
Wars. They messed up Star Wars.
They started to mess that up now.
This is the last
Yeah,
Star Wars
how
movie,
you
and
mess
I
up
I
Star
gotta
Wars?
watch it because it's the last one. But the last one they came out wasn't even really that good. For it was just long and
Han
boring.
Solo.
Yeah, not Han. Oh yeah, I seen Han. I like the Han Solo. The other Star Wars movie, not the Han Solo one.
You talking
Last
about the
Jedi.
The
timeline ones,
Last
right?
Jedi.
Like
Yeah, the Last Jedi.
episode. See, I ain't really had no problem with Last Jedi,
Me
It was
neither. I
except
ain't
that
really.
it
I
was
kind of like that
it was
shit was
alright.
too long
It was just too
one.
long. It
Yeah,
was
it was a
overdrawn.
typical Star Wars movie. When it's long, that's kind of when they good. If it's short, it's trash.
I
Like that.
like the
What's
Han
that one?
Solo.
That Rogue One. Oh, that was poop.
Yeah, that was garbage.
It was quick. That movie was like an hour, hour and a half.
Yeah, how you kill off the main character too? Both them niggas died. They got
Directors
blown
do what
up.
they want to do.
I guess to
Directors
make it
just gotta do what they
sympathetic,
want
I
to do.
guess. I don't know, but yeah, man, Disney out of pocket.
They a runaway train.
Grand Theft Auto need new help. Grand Theft Auto has
Rockstar
been
been
hot.
out of pocket.
Yeah,
They
Rockstar
been out of
lazy.
pocket.
Rockstar lazy.
Lazy. The laziest company next to EA.
Yeah,
EA, y'all doing all right with Apex, I see.
Yeah,
But
they
as y'all
just
mess
came out.
Madden up, we
They just came
boxing.
out with season two, I think, believe.
Yeah, season 2. Kind of interesting. You know, I was like, I retired from Battle Royale. I'm
Yeah,
done.
I'm not. I'm surprised I downloaded Fortnite. I don't know what. Yeah, I did it, y'all. But yeah, I don't know why I did it. It ain't.
You hear me? Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm very bad at it. So yeah. Nah,
Little kids already know who John Wick was when he was on the
nah they
go. Who that
don't.
dude in
they
the
can't
suit?
fucking see the movie. That's why.
Without
Like,
a,
oh,
they
like, why
can't.
is everyone calling this the John Wick skin? Because little nigga, you ain't old enough to see it. That's why.
And if they want to be honest, if they want to know some shit too, that's one of the baddest motherfuckers alive.
Saddest motherfuckers alive. Period. Period. You beat one of your favorite niggas up in his sleep. John Cena, yup, beat the shit out of him.
I took
And
it,
he can
man.
sing.
Shit.
Hands and all.
It's like it's almost that time, fellas.
Yeah, man. It's the hour mark, so we just gonna leave it off on that. We go
Well,
we go.
we next week we gonna have to talk about like some comic book shit. What's
Yeah, we're
going on
gonna
in the comic
introduce the
book world
top
right
comic
now?
book side to our shit.
Cause shit, y'all would be surprised. It is
We
some
about to
shit
educate our
going on.
fans too. We're gonna educate our viewers.
We gonna
'Cause a
have
lot
this.
of them don't know. Yes, I'm talking to y'all that's listening and watching. And I know a lot of y'all do not know about the comic book side. We've had discussions personally,
Bruh,
so y'all
like,
can't deny it.
there's some shit going on. Like, niggas don't even know that the Guardians of the Galaxy don't even look like the Guardians of the Galaxy in the movie.
They don't look nothing alike.
Y'all don't know what's going on with Batman. Y'all don't know what's going on with Thor. Like, bruh, it is.
Oh yeah, I need y'all for my boy Willis. I need y'all to tell him Black Panther is not top 10 Marvel movie all time.
Nah, I'll tell him right now. That shit, that nigga is so inaccurate. It's not even funny. It's low key disgraceful.
And Marcus, he's a Black Panther fan. He's saying
I'm
it.
telling him right now. It's bro. If you're a Black
Inaccurate.
Panther fan, this what I'm telling him. This what he need to read. You need to go get the graphic novel called A Nation Under Our Feet, and you need to watch. You need to go get Jungle Action. You will see how inaccurate he is as a character.
It will piss you off that they did that to that movie. For real.
Yes.
It's funny. It's funny because
The
people.
thing is,
Go ahead, my fault. Yeah, it's funny about the whole
the
Black
thing
man.
is, with Black Panther, he is literally supposed to be like Captain America and Tony Stark combined. Like, he's supposed to be smart, and he's a super soldier because he got the heart-shaped herb and shit.
They don't have him
That
doing
nigga,
nothing
he
for
was
himself.
just a black dude using some shit in the movie. That's it.
He was a black
Yep,
dude with
he
a
know how
super
nothing
suit.
work.
Where's my super
Yes.
suit, honey? Head ass.
Bro,
That's what he was.
Nigga, that's what he was.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
all he
everybody
was
gave you
doing,
smoke
bro.
for real, for real.
Bro,
Yeah.
somebody gave me some.
You know,
Oh,
when I first saw the movie, it took me like a few months to understand. Like, okay, yeah, this movie really ain't all that. So, you know, I get it, but you know, I'm a comic book nigga, so I read the comics first and then the movies later. So
Yeah,
it's not
that's why I'm
accurate.
a comic book guy first. These MCUs, well, they
oh
for the
yeah,
new age
I just
people.
wanted to chime in what you saying about Black Panther, Marcus, before we get off.
All right.
That was not the first Marvel black superhero on
It wasn't.
TV. It was Blade.
Yeah.
Blade,
Blade.
Blade, I tell you.
Blade
Y'all
one,
Black,
remember
two,
he
and
beat
three.
Triple H up.
Black Panther not even the first black superhero. Period.
Mm-mm.
I'm pretty sure it
Period.
was Falcon. I
Right, y'all
think.
seen Falcon in movies, period. So
Yeah.
y'all was acting brand new. Y'all don't give him no love.
Yeah. Niggas was
Where my
mad that
boy
they
Don
kept giving
Cheeto?
him the shield. Niggas was
Y'all
mad they
just
gave him
forget
the shield.
Don Cheeto. He even there sometimes.
Yep. And then nigga Terrence Howard, even though he on
Mm-hmm.
power now.
Nah, he on. What's it called?
That Empire.
Yeah, he on
Empire,
Empire.
Empire.
Terrence Howard, he couldn't be on fire. He'd have got killed already.
Yeah.
But
What you doing with that gun, man?
That's my boy Cleveland.
yeah, but
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Last that nigga Black Panther, he was not accurate. So last thing I'm gonna say.
Not at all. Elder Black Panther, not top 10.
Yeah, not top 10.
I
That's
can
how we know.
if I find 15 movies I before we start. Actually, I'm gonna find at least 10, 12 movies that's better than Black Panther.
We gonna open up with him on next show. Y'all gotta watch him, and
Yeah.
don't y'all
Yes,
ever say
sir.
Black Panther is top 10 again after this,
Nope.
ever, ever. Or y'all can come see me on GTA with the hands. I'll put y'all to sleep. Flow nominal 23. Y'all know gamer
Shit.
time.
I'm gonna just shoot you because my hands is low.
See, my buddy shoot. I beat you to sleep. Don't let me get Carl out there. Y'all know how he works.
Yeah,
Bro, doing some crazy shit
he
to
the
you. That
grimiest
nigga hit you
The
person
with the
most
ever.
car.
greatest nigga alive on GTA. He'll stab you with a rusty nail.
That's it, y'all, man. That's how we go cap it off, man.
Y'all have a good night, y'all.